Stones First Division Championship game. Happy New Year to everybody. It's the first match of 1996. And the whole team: number 1, Rob Nolan; number 2, Rob Danby; 3, Terry Manning; 4, Tavito Varacona; 5, Paul Sterling; 6, Gary Devote; 7, Mark Hewitt; 8, Chico Jackson; 9, Mike Dixon; number 10, Tim Street. Second row forwards: Matthew Long at 11, Steve McNamara at 12. And loose forward for this afternoon's game, Jess Cassidy. The substitutes for all are Lance Stedman at 14 and Richard Wilson. The Keighley team: number 1, Andre Stoop; number 2, Matt Foster; 3, Nick Pinkney; 4, Simon E. Irving; 5, Jason Critchley; 6, Martin Wood. At scrum half for this afternoon's game, Andy Ayres; 8, Ian Gately; 9, Phil Cantillon; 10, Shane Tupara. The second row at number 11, Darren Fleury; 12, Grant Dory; 13, David Larder. And the substitutes for Keighley this afternoon's game are 14, Simon Ray; and 15, Joel Berry. The referee is David Asquith from the York Society, and the touch judges Mr. Turgos with the red flag and Mr. Williams with the yellow. The captains, Steve McNamara and Simon Irving, tossing up in the middle at the moment, having the photographs taken with the little mascots. And the Keighley players having a bow out together and a get together, and hopefully they can get another win on the board and get back to winning ways. It's a miserable, dull afternoon here at the Boulevard, very damp, but fortunately all the snow's gone, and apparently they've had it very bad over here. But as you can see, the field is clear, it looks in relatively good condition, there are no mud patches or anything, so hopefully we're in for a good, entertaining game. A minute's silence. Well, we're almost at kick-off time now. I'm just waiting for the two captains to toss up and decide which way we're playing. We're looking from above the old Threepenny Stand hall here, the famous old Threepenny Stand, notorious for some of its larger-than-life characters in the past. Has now been rebuilt, and we're up above it, looking out across to the main stand with the Humber to our right and the city as a road to our left. Keighley kick-off, and Keighley will be playing from left to right. Martin Wood getting sorted out now. Obviously, looks as though they're going to be kicking away to the left. And as I said earlier, let's hope Keighley can get back on winning ways. Certainly Hull will be very keen to avenge their early defeat at Keighley of 21-12. And Wood kicks off deep into the 22 and finds touch. So we'll scrum down 20 metres in from touch. The field has already been marked out for the new ruins. They've come into the game just before Christmas. Hull ball. Out it comes to a good tackle there by Irving. Hull bring it to their left again. And Nick Pinkney with a solid tackle. Street but battering his way through. Comes up to meets Fleury and Tapia. They put him to ground. Dixon with the ball takes it out. Chico Jackson tries to bump off Tapia, but Gately, Wood and Cantillon are all in there to put him to ground. Gets up, plays the ball, they take it right to the right. Dixon looking to find a way through. Brought down just inside the Keighley half, bang in the centre of the field. McNamara brings it left. Kick over the top by Hewitt. Doesn't get much well. Jackson picks the ball up again. And it's back to 6. Tackles again. Keighley, I think, a little bit unfortunate and get penalised. Not quite sure what for, but The referee signaling that Grant Dory put him down twice. Oh, fine touch. Midway between the halfway line and the Keighley 22. And we'll be looking for Keighley defence to keep this whole attack out as they go for another 6 tackles. Wood puts Sterling to ground. Away to Hewitt out to Devotee. Long ball out to the corner going for the corner. And it's shown on a superb tackle by Stoop. But the referee has gone over the line and the referee awards a try. That was a strong run there by the Hull centre, Tivata, by the corner. And Andre Stoop, although he put him to ground, was unable to stop his momentum, taking him over the line to give Hull the first score of the day. And that's some 3 minutes into the game. Not a good start for Keighley, but hopefully they'll come bouncing back. It was a well-worked move by Hull. Full width of the field used, and Viacoma came storming through. Just 5 minutes into the game. Not the start that Keighley wanted. And a Hull kick being taken from far out. The fog looks to be coming down. The fog looks to be coming in a little bit. But hopefully it won't spoil the viewing. We can still see clearly across the field, but obviously we don't want to get it any worse. And the ball's pulled across the face of the post. So the score remains 4-0 in Hull's favour. Hull to kick off again. Another one of the new rulings. So Keighley will hopefully get possession from this kick-off. And it's the Hull scrum half Mark Hewitt to take the kick. Puts the long ball down towards the Keighley line. Picked up by Andy Ayres. Andy Ayres to Fleury. Fleury going through. Bumps off Street. Rounds him and comes in. He's brought down by 3 Hull tacklers. Cantillon out to Ayres. Ayres looking to bring the ball back inside. Again Cantillon at half back. Gives it to Tapia. Tapia goes charging through. Gets to the 20-metre mark. Cantillon again to Dory. Dory looking to find his way through, but brought down by Chico Jackson and Dixon. The Hull hooker. Keighley storming through, and a high tackle there by Tim Street, the Hull prop. And that's certainly a penalty to Keighley. Street wrapping his arms around Keighley's head. The big fella, certainly an unwelcome present for the new year. But I don't think that'll deter the big gates. We'll hopefully see a lot of him back charging through, making some telling breaks. Martin Wood puts the ball into touch, 10 metres inside the Keighley half. Matt Foster with the ball. Cantillon to Tapia. Tapia met by the Hull reception committee of Jackson. Ayres brings it back to the threatening stand side to Grant Dory. Dory brought in 10 yards inside the Hull half. Ayres to Fleury. Fleury looking for a way through, but making a little bit of headway. A lovely slip ball to Cantillon, and Cantillon takes it midway between the halfway and Hull 22 in the centre of the field. Dory, ball out to Wood. Wood's looking for a long ball out there to Stoop inside to Irvin. Irvin looking to jink his way through, but he's brought to ground by the Hull prop, Tim Street and Gary Devotee. And Woods now with the kick and up and under, putting pressure on the Hull full-back, who takes it well. Rob Nolan, lovely take well, but he's grounded by Dory, and the referee has penalised Keighley for, I would think, offside. Oh no, he hasn't, sorry, he's signalling that pile driving or spear tackle. Hull with the kick, fine touch, midway between the Hull 22 and halfway line. Keighley back on the Hull 10 metre line. Chico Jackson charging through. He's brought to ground by Tapia and Dory. Dixon to Street. Street storming through, but he's met well by Ian Keighley and Phil Cantillon. Sorry, David Larder. McNamara looking for an opening. Woods, nice tackle there. Hull back in midfield, Hewitt with the ball. Looking to jink his way through. Cantillon and Keighley put him to ground. They're 10 yards inside the Keighley half, centre of the field. And the Hull loose forward. Just Cassidy taking play just outside the Keighley 22. Devotee up and under. Down towards the Keighley line, but Stoop is under the ball, takes it superbly. Well taken ball there by Andrew Stoop. He's put to ground by the Hull fullback, Rob Nolan. Foster trying to make some headway in midfield. Out to Critchley. Jason Critchley taking the ball, play to 22. Out to Dory. Dory looking inside for Gates. But he decides to go on his own and makes another 10 yards towards the Hull half. Ayres to Fleury. Fleury looking to go through the middle. Good tackle there by Jackson. Cantillon to Ayres. Ayres puts the ball, long kick downfield into the Hull 22, but Nolan's got plenty of time to pick up. Sterling coming on his inside. Oh, nearly lost the ball there, did Sterling, but managed to hold on. But Andy Ayres is quickening, puts him to ground right bang on the Hull 22. Fleury tackling there. Nolan again into the attack. Chico Jackson met by Cantillon and Fleury. Good tackling round the legs there. Dixon to Street. Street looking for support. But Irving puts him down. And Cassidy takes play into the just inside the Keighley half. He's tackled there by Cantillon, who's having a busy little game at the moment. Doing a lot of work particularly in the tackling department. Kick through there. Stoop picks up. Looks to bring it infield. But Hull are penalised, obviously, for offside. And penalty gone in favour of Keighley there. But Hull, obviously, a couple of players who went in on Stoop before he'd gone under 10 metres. But obviously the referee deciding that they were offside. Martin Wood puts the ball into touch on the far side of the ground, on the main stand side. Cantillon to Keighley. Keighley charging through now. Typical storming run there by Ian Keighley, the big Aussie prop. Cantillon to Tapaya. Tapaya looking to take it further upfield. Some 12 metres from the halfway line. Cantillon again to Ayres. Ayres looking to find a way through, but whole reception committee of 3 players put him to ground. Cantillon looking to bring it right to Wood. Wood to Dory. Dory storming run, but he's put to ground by Tim Street and Gary Devotee. A lovely run there by Cantillon, using speed. Lovely ball inside to Ayres. And unfortunately Andy just couldn't keep hold of that ball, and the referee has given a knock on, but there looked to be a bit of head-high tackling going in there, and he's obviously taking the knock for the worse. What a lovely break there by Phil Cantillon, who tore whole defence apart there, and a lovely slip ball out to Andy Ayres. But it'll be a scrum down, some 15 metres inside the whole half and centre of field. The fog looks as though it's starting to thicken up a little bit, but we can still see clearly across field. So it'll be a scrum down, Hull, head and ball. And Mark Hewitt puts the ball in, brings it out to right to Devotee. Devotee looking to get round Woods, but Woody gets hold of him and takes him to ground. Helped out there by Matt Foster. And another good tackle there by Foster on his centre via Kumo. Cassidy going through now, takes play into 5 yards inside the Keighley half. McNamara looking to make her way through the middle, but well brought down by Tapire and Cantillon. Dixon brings it to the left to Hewitt. Hewitt to Devotee. Devotee to Viacomo. And a big Maori centres, tore through again. And he's heading for the line. Superb try there by the Hull centre, Tavita Viacoma. He certainly jinked inside the Keighley defence there, and once he'd found the opening, went for the line. A well taken, superb individual try there by the big New Zealand centre. That's his second of the game and extends Hull's lead, so 8 points to 0. Keighley's defence was looking very sound up to that point, but obviously somebody had left a little opening there for the Hull centre to break through and extend Hull's lead. Some 5 metres to the left of the post, the Hull second row forward will be Steve McNamara to take a kick at goal. Keighley probably a little unfortunate there in that from that wonderful break by Phil Cantillon 2 minutes earlier, Hull have come some 70 yards and, as I said earlier, extended their score to 8-0. McNamara now looking to convert this and extend Hull's lead to 10-0. He kicks and it's straight between the sticks. So the score now is Hull FC 10, Keighley 0 after 15 minutes of play. Hull to kick off again. A lot of people will probably find this new ruling very strange, but and Nick Pinckney lets the ball go between his legs. And it obviously must have touched him because there's a touch judge on this side has awarded this scrum, head and ball to Hull FC. So again, Keith under pressure. Some 10 yards from the own line, but oh no, sorry, he's changed his mind. The referee's overruled him. Keith head and ball, and it's Martin Woods with the ball centre field. Ayres looking for support from David Larder. Larder, a nice little run through there. Gets up, plays the ball. Ayres, Cantillon brings it right to Keighley, and Keighley charging through once again, 10 yards towards the halfway line. To Power looking for an opening, looking for Woods, but Hull FC again penalised for encroaching within the 10 metres that play the ball. So it's Woods to take penalty to Keighley. Martin Woods kicking towards the threatening stand side, puts the ball some 8 metres inside the Hull half. Cantillon 10 yards in, feeds Keighley. Keighley storming straight upfield, makes some 8 yards, 8 metres. Cantillon in acting half, looking for Tapaya running hard onto the ball, centre field towards the post. Again, the two props have made some valuable yardage. Hale switches it back to the stand side, and Stoop brought to earth by Akuma. Foster, Ayres to Wood looking for support. David Larder looking to bring the ball back. Gets up, plays the ball. Cantillon to Ayres to midfield, looking for an opening. Goes for the gap, but Street and Jackson just get there in time. Cantillon looking, Woods, little kick through there towards the full-back Nolan, who takes it well, manages to hold on. It was a very difficult ball, but he did very well to hold on to that, did Nolan. And he's tackled again by Critchley. Sorry, Dory. Fleury and Tapaya. Keeping Hull pending 5 yards from their own line. A long ball out to Viacula again, and Viacula making some valuable yardage. Another telling break. But lovely covering tackle there by Nick Pinckney. To Sterling. Sterling, Pinckney in again. It's the international centre using his speed there to cover those 2 attacks by Hull, and 6 tackles gone. So Keighley 10 yards, 8 yards inside the Hull half. Cantillon to Stoop up from full back, taking a bit of the workload off the forwards. Cantillon looking to get on with the play quickly to Larder. Larder, lovely ball back inside to Tapaya. Tapaya to Stoop round in the Hull defence to Pinckney. And a good tackle there by Akuma on Pinckney. Hull on Hull there at the moment. Foster to Keighley. Keighley managed to hold on to that. To Larder out to Irvin. Irvin splits the Hull defence. 10 yards short of the Hull 22. Cantillon to Ayres. Ayres back inside to Wood. Woods found a lovely break. A lovely break there for Woods. Looking for support to Foster. Foster storms over in the corner. That was a superb try. lovely break there by Martin Wood from centre field, 10 yards inside, 10 yards short of the Hull 22. Headed out towards the right-hand corner, drew the Hull defence. Sterling had to come in to cover him, and a lovely ball out to Matt Foster, and Matt Foster streaking over into the corner for a well-taken try. Just the tonic Keighley needed to put them back in contention, and that is Matt Foster's second try of the season. Some 18 minutes gone, and the score now, Hull 10, Keighley 4. And Simon Irvine lining the ball up. Is about some 4 metres in from touch. He'll be kicking across the face of the goal with him being right-footed, an outswinger. But he's certainly had his kicking boots on this season as Simon. 67 goals up to press. Can we make it 68? Settles himself. And it's looking good all the way. It certainly is. A lovely kick there from Simon Irvine. Both touch judges looked at each other, but they awarded it. But a well-taken kick under a lot of pressure, and he certainly put Keighley banging contention again. The score now, Hull FC 10, Keighley 6. And it is Keighley to kick off with Martin Wood back towards Hull. Keighley kicking from left to right, playing towards the Humber. Devotee now charging through, but it's brought to the ground just inside the Hull 22 by Tapia and Dory. Gately, Cantillon doing their workload in the middle. It's another good bit of tackling. Fleury into McNamara, keeps hold of him. Dory grabs hold of him, puts him to ground. Now 12 yards short of the halfway line. Street looking to make some headway up the middle. But it's brought down by Cantillon and David Larder. Larder to Jico Jackson. Jackson inside to Cassidy. Cassidy looking to make some headway. Takes play 10 metres inside the Keighley half, centre of field. Dixon brings it out this way. McNamara chips a lovely ball through into the corner, but Andre Stoop will pick it up, brings it on. But the whole reception committee waiting for him in the form of Paul Sterling and Gary Devotee. Foster makes another 3 or 4 yards till Keighley can get themselves sorted out. Critchley now coming from the left wing, looking to help the Keighley forwards out to build up an attack. To power to Irvine. Irvine trying to jink inside Hewitt, but nice tackle there by the Hull scrum half. Cantillon out to Dory. Dory dummies Larder, tries to go on his own. This is the 5th and last tackle as Woods looks to put the ball upfield. And the fog is coming down thick and fast at the moment. And Woods finds touch on the far side of the field, right bang on the Hull 22. So it'll be scrum down 20 metres in from touch. Once again, I think another rolling that'll take you a little bit to get accustomed to, that the scrum's being formed some 20 metres in from touch. But a rolling, I think, will be very good for the game. Hull now with the ball, bring it just over the 22. And Irvine doing his stint of tackling, ball in the middle, and the Hull loose forward. Goes to ground, almost a voluntary tackle, but conditions are very slippy. And this Vayakuma looking to make a break down this stand side, but Fleury and Tapia wrap him up. Certainly this man will want watching this afternoon. Tim Street now making another couple of yards upfield, and Hewitt, the Hull scrum half, looks to kick through, puts the ball down towards Stoke. Stoke let it go by him and runs into touch some 5 metres from the Keighley line, but it should be Keighley ball again as they've got the put in on the head. 20 metres in from the far touchline, with some 25 minutes gone. Keighley ball now. Ayres with the ball, brings it out, goes down the blind side looking for Critchley, but they're outnumbered over there 3-2. So they'll probably bring the ball to the right, and Critchley goes on his own, looking to make a big break upfield. Good 15 metres by Jason Critchley towards centre of field, brought down by Tim Street. Cantillon to Tapia. Tapau having a busy game. Makes another 5 metres hard at the centre of the field. Cantillon takes the ball on his own. Makes another 8 metres up the centre field. Runs straight into the arms of the big prop, Tim Street. Keighley battering his way through, using his size and strength to make some valuable yardage. Woods now with the ball upfield towards the far corner of the field. Nolan will let that ball run into touch rather than take the risk of playing it. It was a good deep angle kick there by Keighley Samba Fife Martin Woods. So we're 10 metres from the hull line, 20 metres in from touch. So it'll be hull, head and ball. And you can see the smoke coming out of the pack of forwards. Obviously all of them doing their big stints this afternoon. A very vital game for Keighley this afternoon. And Andre Stoop penalised there along with Nick Pinkney for being offside at the play of the ball. So Devote kicks to touch just inside the hull half on the Threepney stand side of the Boulevard ground. Sterling making a couple of yards up forward. He's brought to earth by Fleury. Hewitt with the ball out to Street. You run round with Devote nearly lost the ball there, but managed to hold on and get a ball out to his second row forward. Street now with the ball. Slips and Irving makes sure he goes to ground. Jackson charging through there, but well tackled by Cantillon and Tapaya, but he's obviously got hurt there. At the time, looked to catch him with his boot, obviously accidental. There's certainly no malice in that, but the physio's on from Hull. They'll play the ball now, some 15 yards inside the Keighley half centre field. Hewitt with the ball, swings it back towards the stand side. He's brought down there by Dave Larder, and
short side goes Manning, chips over.
Lovely kick through there by Hull, picked up by Stoke. Stoke looks aside, run round the Hull right winger Rob Danby, but he manages to hold on to him and bring him down. So it looks like it's getting very bad here to see. Critchley with the ball. The fog's coming in. Not a very clear picture. Fleury with the ball. Some 5 yards inside, over the Keighley 22 centre field. Gately now with the ball. Storming run, but a lovely tackle there by Chico Jackson, the Hull open side prop. Cantillon looking to use his speed, looking for support to Tapaya. Tapaya, but Jackson in again. And then the referee's seen a little knock on there, unfortunately, but they'll be scrum down some 10 metres inside the Keighley half with Hull, head and ball. A lovely piece of play there by the Keighley hooker, Phil Cantillon. Looked to be well taken by Shane Tapaya, but I think the momentum of the tackle released the ball from his grip. So it's Cassidy, up plays the ball to Devote, run round with a lovely inside ball to Hull right winger, Rob Danby. But lovely, well tackled there by Martin Woods, and Hull bring it across the field, but Fleury into him and nails the Hull forward. Again they come to the left towards the Threepney stand side, and it's Steve McNamara brought to ground by Wood and to power. Hewitt, long ball to Devote. Devote looking to long the ball out to the right, but the pass goes astray and is thrown directly into touch. So it'll be scrum down, Keighley head and ball. So just over the Keighley 22, 20 metres in from the far touchline, and the Keighley crowd crossing the far stand side trying to rouse them, lift the morale. They seem to have settled down a bit more to Keighley now, but obviously a lovely break there by Woods, but well wrapped up by the whole centre to Manning, former Keighley player. Now Larder with the ball towards the Threepney stand side, plays the ball to Pinkney to Ayres looking to jink his way through, but runs into Devote and Street. Cantillon acting half to Dory to Gately, fellow countryman. and Keighley takes it just inside the Hull half, centre of field. Cantillon out to Dory again. Dory looking to make a break down the middle, makes a good valuable 10 metres there. Over the fifth and last tackle. Yes, long ball to Woods. Woods will be looking to put this up and puts it right back across to the far side of the field, but it's picked up well by the Hull right winger Danby. But he's put to ground just inside his own 22 by I think Simon Irvin. Irvin again looking to bring Nolan down, but he's wrapped up by Taparo and Cantillon. A long ball out here to Viacona, and Viacona shrugs off. Irving goes in again and puts him to ground, but he managed to slip the ball out to Street, and Street's held there by Fleury and Woods. Plays the ball to Divarty to Chico Jackson to Tim Street. Sterling, and he's tackled there by Matt Foster. They made little headway on 2 tackles here of all, but out to McNamara, the second row forward captain, but not a good pass there to Josh Cassidy. Cassidy gets up, plays the ball, Dory looking to cover him, and McNamara puts a kick down towards the threatening stand side where we are, and some 4 metres inside the Keighley half. So it'll be a scrum down, Keighley, head and ball. It's 30 minutes gone now, and the score still Hull 10, Keighley 6. Hull making a substitution here with number 11 Matthew Long going off. I think it'll possibly be Richard Wilson coming on as sub. He's a sub forward for Hull this afternoon. So Tim Street looks as though he's taking a bit of a knock. But they're packed down now. Yes, feeds the scrum. Ladder picks up, brings it blind. Lovely break. Nice little break well by Ladder. He just held it by McNamara in order just to get clear. It's a long ball out to Woods. Woods to Irvin. Irvin to Stoke. Stoke to Simon Irvin's Pinkney, sorry. And Irvin gets up, plays the ball. Out to Woods. Woods to Ayres. Ayres back inside to Fleury. Fleury looking to go down the middle. But once again the whole reception committee waiting for him in the form of Cassidy and Street. And Street's having a little argy-bargy with Tapara. And that certainly looked like it could be a penalty to Keighley. But the referee's wanting a word with both players. But there's definitely a bit of a headbutt going in there from Street. We'll have to wait the outcome of the referee's decision after this little parley, but he's obviously laying the law down to both players that he's going to have no nonsense. So after some 31 minutes gone, this game is very finely balanced, and I certainly think the next score is going to be very, very important. But he's awarded a penalty to Hull, which I think is a little bit harsh really, because I think the instigator of that little kerfuffle was certainly the Hull prep. I know Shane Tapara retaliated, but I think a little bit unlucky there to lose out on that decision. But nevertheless, they won't change the decision now. And Hull now with the ball, some 10-15 metres in from touch on the far side. 10 metres, 12 metres inside Keighley half. Brought down by Nolan, brought down by Tapara. Straight across field, back inside to Divarty. Divarty looking to unleash Nolan, the full-back, who's constantly coming up into the line. But some good tackling there by Dory and Tapara again, and Jackson striding through and reaches a Keighley 22, but a good tackle there by Cantillon. They take it to the right again, and McNamara looking for a break down towards midway between the post and the far corner flag. Oh, bring it across to the left. Divarty, Manning looking to release that ball, but a good tackle there by Fleury, some 5 metres from the Keighley line. And Hewitt tries to kick through, but the ball has been knocked into touch, and I think will be a scrum down. And it's a Hull head and ball, so that obviously came lastly off a Keighley player. Hewitt's little grubby kick certainly hit Fleury, but looked at another player and then obviously touched the Keighley player on the way out. Duvarty with the ball across field to Mayakuma. Long ball back inside. Nolan joins the line. It's brought down by Irvin from the far side of the field. Danby looking to find a way through on that far side, but it's difficult to identify one or two of the players. Well, that looked like Martin Woods in on that tackle. Hewitt looking to jink himself across, running across field and looking to find a chink in the Keighley defence, but good tackle there by Cantillon. Duvarty, long ball out to McNamara. McNamara, tempting to let that go, and then he released it to Jackson, but Jackson lost the ball in the tackle. It's picked up by Keighley. The referee's in. There looks to be a few words, few fisticuffs being exchanged down there, and still Tim Street is still hell bent on carrying it on. Certainly the wild man in this whole team. Big reputation as Tim Street, but it's referee still trying to sort it out. He's sat part of both teams. He's having a word with the touch judge on this side, which is Mr. Williams with the yellow flag, and the other touch judge come across. But certainly that was a lost ball by Chico Jackson and was picked up by Keighley. So he's called the two captains across to have a word with them, and as yet we're still awaiting the outcome of the referee's decision. Again, Mr. Asquith is laying the law down about what he wants from the players, speaking to both captains and another couple of old players, one of which is Tavita Vaikumo, and he awards a penalty to Keighley. So Martin Woods, they're looking to gain some valuable yardage here with this kick. Puts the ball down 10 metre mark to Power. Gets up, plays the ball. Keighley storming through. Once again met by Street, and Street's in again with his head. The referee's certainly going to have to get a grip of this fella. Cantillon to Fleury, and Fleury charging through, but well taken to ground by Duvarty and Chico Jackson. And the whole FC crowd getting behind their players now. And Cantillon looking to jink his way through, just inside the whole half. Irvin in an acting half. Takes it left to Woods. Woods will look to kick the ball through. Well, he's lost it. And it's picked up by Street. And Larder puts Street to ground just inside the whole half. Certainly a vital tackle there on Street, because there was nobody else between him and the line, but very doubtful whether Street could have gone that distance. Cantillon and Tapawa in the tackle there. Hewitt looking to unleash Cassidy. Cassidy goes storming through, but put to ground by Dory and Tapawa. Tapawa's work rate, certainly the tackling department, is phenomenal. Duvarty out to Manning. Manning looking to jink his way through, but he's put to ground, but manages to release the ball. And Nolan joining the line again, but Tapawa once again puts him to ground, just short of Keighley 22. Mayakuma kicks through, and Stoop. And Stoop manages to get the ball clear, but he certainly had the big New Zealand centre breathing hotly down his neck. So there'll be a drop out on the post. A little bit of play from the New Zealand centre. He kicked through, he touched the Keighley player, and then he kicked it on again into the in-goal area, but Andre Stoop was just quick enough to get back and save the day, or else that would have been a disastrous score in Keighley's eyes just before half-time. But Martin Wood kicks a long ball down to the half-row line. It's picked up by Nolan. Nolan looking to jink his way through, but put to ground by Cantillon and Grant Dory. And they bring it left. Cassidy looking to break through, but half stopped by Fleury and then put to ground by Wood and Keighley. Dixon to Chico Jackson. Jackson storming through, and again the Keighley defence holds tight, and they put him to ground with Larder and Dory in there. They bring it to the left, and that's referee signals going backwards, and it's out to McNamara, who was put to ground by Irving, but unleashes Sterling. Sterling goes into the corner, and it's a lovely try there for the left winger Paul Sterling. But it was McNamara's pass after being stopped by Irving, what was it? Enabled Sterling to be let loose down that left flank. And a very unfortunate score for Keighley, right bang on half time. We're about 39 minutes gone in this half. Obviously expecting the hooter, but not a good score in Keighley's eyes, that. And obviously a very vital score as far as Hull are concerned, which extends the lead to Hull 14, Keighley 6. Certainly not what Keighley wanted at this stage of the game. It would have been nice for him to go in at 10-6 down, but certainly not what it's going to be now. And this kick to come from the left-hand corner by the Hull captain and second row forward Steve McNamara. This will be certainly in McNamara's favour, as it will be coming in swinger. And pulls the ball to the left of the post, so the score stays still at Hull 14, Keighley 6. And it's almost half-time here at the Boulevard. The weather itself is just managing to hold off. The fog that came in thick early part of the first half is just holding off at the moment, but certainly visibility is not good here. And Hewitt kicks off for Hull, deep into the left-hand corner, taken there by Ayres. Ayres looking to come in field, looking for support, but decides to go on his own. He's brought down just short of the 22. Cantillon out to Foster. Foster in centre field. Cantillon to Woods. Woods looking to go on his own, make a break down the middle. Cantillon going on his own now, looking for support. Certainly a very quick and elusive hooker is Phil Cantillon. And Pinkney, Keighley gets up, there's a ball, Fleury. There's a sixth tackle, so they're looking for Woods. Woods puts a long ball downfield, and a fine touch. Paul Sterling picked it up, running infield. Very quick lad, this Hull left winger, Paul Sterling. Hewitt infield to loose forward Cassidy. Cassidy brought down well there by Power and Cantillon. The sub forward there, it's Richard Wilson. Just short of the street, looking to take play into the Keighley half, but he's Fleury wraps himself round and puts him to ground. Dixon to McNamara. McNamara looking to go through, but well tackled there by Nick Pinkney and Cantillon. Vaikuma to Hewitt. Hewitt puts a high ball onto Andre Stoop, who takes it well but sits down on his backside, beats Devotee, but he's tackled some 10 metres from the Keighley line. Cantillon again. Ayres. Busy little run there. Foster to Critchley. Critchley back in field again, looking to make some room. Centre field to Cantillon. Cantillon switches it back inside to Irving. Simon Irving there, just short of the halfway line. Keighley takes play into the Hull half with a typical prop forwards run. Well tackled there by two Hull forwards. Cantillon to Woods, and Woods puts a ball over the top down towards Nolan. And Nolan brings it back over outside his own 22, but he's brought down well there by Critchley on the far side. Hull looking to make some headway down centre field, but again to Power and Cantillon, these two seem to be running around him together. Vaikuma just steps outside Pinkney, looking for Devotee looking to make a break, but well wrapped up there by Nick Pinkney. Pinkney just a bit too fast for Devotee. Vaikuma looking to batter his way through, but he's well brought down there by Fleury, who hangs on for grim life and stops the powerful centre. Street 15 yards inside the Keighley half. put to ground by Keighley. Keighley under a little bit of pressure as McNamara continues to kick through, and it's going to be a bad mistake there by Matt Foster, but and Paul Sterling's got him for a welting, good opportunist try there. It was a lovely kick through by Steve McNamara. Matt Foster seemed to slip, and Paul Sterling was quick enough to round him and tap the ball over the line and dive on to score a very vital try for Hull, and that's extended the lead even further. Now put the score to Hull 18, Hull 18, Keighley 6. And if the last score wasn't vital, this certainly is, and we are into injury time or stoppage time in the first half. In fact, some 45 minutes have gone since kick-off time, so there's been quite a lot of stoppage. And McNamara's attempt from almost identical place to the previous one, they're looking to extend Hull's lead even further. And certainly Keighley will have to go up again if they're to get back into this game. And McNamara from this left-hand touchline again pulls the ball just to the left of the post. A far better kick, but it just skims the upright and goes outside, fortunately for Keighley. So the score stays the same at 0-18, Keighley 6. So Hull to kick off to restart the game, and it'll be scrum half Hewitt putting the long ball down into the left-hand corner again, and again it's picked up by Ayres. Ayres looking for Fleary. Fleary coming up now, takes the ball almost to the Keighley 22, some 8 metres in from touch. Larder charging through there over the 22. Ayres looking for some space as the Hull goes. So Hull leading by 18 points to 6. And certainly those last two scores by Hull's left winger Paul Sterling has certainly put the game, and certainly going to make the game harder for Keighley if they're going to get back on winning ways. They've certainly got a lot to do, but let's hope in the second half they can adjust the situation. Here at the Boulevard, the score at half-time, Hull FC 18, Keighley 6. And it's to be hoped that Keighley can lift their game in the second half and get right back into this game. Certainly Coach Phil Larder will have been having some strong words to say to them. Times they look very good going forward, but Hull have capitalised on a couple of lapses that Keighley have had, and they put the points on the board where it matters. And those two scores just before half-time were obviously very vital, certainly in Hull's favour. The weather conditions here at the Boulevard are still not good. There's still a lot of fog around, and certainly there looks to be little chance of this fog lifting. Keighley will be playing from my right to left, well stationed up on the top of the old Threepenny stand here at the Boulevard, the famous Threepenny stand, which they used to say in the past was good for 10 points for the Hull side. Very vociferous crowd here at the Boulevard, always has been. And just before half-time we heard a lot of the Hull faithful lifting the Hull lads. Now Hull kick off, Hewitt kicks long and deep down. It's taken by Pinckney over the 22, but there's a big Hull reception committee waiting for him as 3 players go piling onto him and push him back a couple of yards. Keighley centre field, again looking to get over the 22. Cantillon in acting half, brings it left to Dory, Aussie second row, looking to make some headway, 5 yards over the 22. Cantillon looking for Keighley, and Keighley, typical rampant charging style of his takes play towards the halfway line. Fleury. Cantillon now to Woods because the fifth tackle, and Woods puts a long ball down centre field to going to be picked up by Hull full-back Nolan. Nolan running centre field but straight into the arms of Keighley stand-off half Martin Wood. Nolan to Hewitt. Hewitt looking for Sterling. Score of those two tries in the first half. And this is sub-forward, second row forward Richard Wilson, who's brought to ground by Simon Irvin. Hewitt out to Devorty to McNamara, and those three are playing a vital part in all Hull's attacks. And Keighley player down injured. Not quite certain who it is at the moment, but play continues. 10 yards inside the Keighley half on the far side of the field. Hewitt pops a high ball over the top of the Keighley fence, but Critchley's underneath and Stoops lost it. And the referee's blown up for a knock-on. It's Martin Woods that's injured centre field, but back on his feet and coming back inside. But fortunately for Keighley there, although Andre Stoops lost the ball, they've been awarded a penalty, obviously, for Hull being offside from that kick over the top by the scrum half, Mark Hewitt. And Keighley put to power, charging infield, brought down by Devorty. Keighley now charging through towards the halfway line. That's a good run by the big Keighley proper and Keighley. Phil Cantillon in it, acting half to Fleury goes charging over the halfway line, and Cantillon takes it on himself from acting half. A lovely jinking run there, very nippy. Hooker certainly revelling in that position to Andy Ayres, to Martin Woods. Martin Woods looking for support, back inside to Fleury, to power. Fleury, a lovely break down the centre field, and he's going on his way towards the post. That's a storming run by the Keighley second row forward. And oh dearie me, a mistake there by I think it was David Lardy, but that was a superb run by Darren Fleury. Good 25-yard run there from just outside the 22 almost to the Hull post, and it's now Hull back in possession with the ball, and Sterling looking to make a break down that left-hand side, but he's fortunately put to ground by Jason Critchley, and again they take it down that blind side with a big Maori Santo Vayakuma. Wilson centre field over the halfway line, but he's brought down by Fleury and Critchley doing a lot of work early in the second half. Chico Jackson back inside to Hewitt jinking past Cantillon now, makes a break, but he's well held there by Nick Pinkney back across field, and Devorty puts a high ball on Andre Stoops, but it's gone well over the dead ball line, so it'll be a tap on the 22 for Keighley. Certainly the whole scrum half looked quite threatening there, but a nice little tackle by Nick Pinkney certainly put the brakes on him. So Keighley centre field with Phil Cantillon. Stoops joined in the line. 10 yards short of the halfway line. Cantillon looking for support, brings it left to Tapau. Tapau spins round. Cantillon again to Dory. Dory looking inside pass, but decides to go on his own, and he's right below me here, and he's just some metres inside the whole half. Ayres across to Woods. Woods looking for support, jinking his way through, manages to slip the ball out to Keighley. Keighley with the ball out to Stoops. Stoops ticks through, but the referee waves play on. Has looked to be a little bit of obstruction, but referee David Asquith has waved play on, so Hull in possession. Kick through there by Stoops was picked up, and Hull 10 metres inside their own half. Hewitt inside to Cassidy. Because McNamara to Chico Jackson, but to Power, and Dory doing the tackling, stinting him. Dixon out to Hewitt to Devotee, lovely ball by Devotee, puts Robin Nolan, the full-back, loose on. Lovely break there by Nolan, but he's tackled well by, and the McMurray centre going for the corner again via Kuma. And his sixth tackle, but it certainly looked dangerous for Keighley then. But some good tackling managed to keep out the big Hull centre who was looking for his hat-trick. Keighley, 5-10 metres from their own line, looking to bring play upfield. Dory now with the ball, charging up the middle, over the 22. But he's tackled there by Dixon. Cantillon acting after to Power, looking for support. Slips the ball back to Cantillon. Cantillon looking to break through, jink his way through, but he's brought down by McNamara. Woods acting after Fleury. Fleury stepping inside. Cassidy or McNamara, not quite certain. Again, conditions aren't good if over on the far side, but kicked through there, picked up by the Hull full-back Nolan. Nolan brings it centre forward. But a lovely tackle there by Cantillon, round the legs, stops the full-back in his stride. Sterling now with the ball, looking to break through. Goes up again, but to Power, nails him 10 yards inside the Hull half. Dixon to Larder, good tackle there on the Hull right winger. But they've conceded another penalty, so it'll be Devotee taking a kick some 5-6 metres inside his own half. Kicks down towards the threatening stand side. 3 or 4 metres inside the Keighley half now. Dixon acting half to Danby. Danby looking to work through, but he's well held by Larder. Cantillon and Dory. Gets up, plays the ball to Street and to Power. Hammers Street to the ground. Dixon acting half, going on his own now. Little jinking run. Well, that was a good run by the hooker there. Taking play just 10 metres short of the Keighley line and right in front of the post. Hewitt, long ball out to Devotee. Devotee to McNamara, and a lovely slip ball there. But it goes to ground, and Darren Fleury grabs possession for Keighley. Certainly a vital ball for Keighley that, and Fleury was up to it to grab possession. Ayres now looking to jink his way through the centre field. Brought down by a couple of Hull players. Cantillon to Irving. Sorry, to Pinkney. Pinkney makes a valuable 10 yards there. Ball back inside to Irving this time, and Irving takes the ball right onto the halfway line. Fourth tackle, Cantillon to Keighley. Keighley, long ball out to Critchley. Critchley's got some room, but 2 or 3 Hull players right in front of him. Just a couple of yards inside the Hull half. Last tackle here, so Woods will put it down to the far corner of the field. Certainly found some space down there. But Sterling's back covers it, picks the ball up, brings it towards the centre, but Woods and Keighley put him to ground. Good following up there by those two. Valcomo looking to make some headway. He's a couple of metres short of the 22, centre field. Danby, little elusive little winger here for Hull. Coming field, looking for some work. Dixon, ball to Chico Jackson, storming down this threatening stand side. But 3 Keighley tacklers to Power, Dory and Foster put him to ground. Hewitt looking to make a break, but again to Power in with a lovely tackle around the legs. Certainly his tackling rate has been tremendous this afternoon. A kick through there by Jackson onto Stoke. Stoke picks the ball up and centre field halfway. Cantillon out to Foster. Foster looking to make some headway down that far side. Woods goes into acting half. Keighley is bunching a little late at the moment, but Fleury trying to storm his way through, but again the whole tackling is holding up. And Cantillon, a lovely little break down centre field there. Jink past the acting half back end, taking play 10 metres inside the Keighley half. Fleury in acting half to Ayres to Woods. Woods to Dory. Dory looking for Larder. Goes on his own. Dory, lovely break there by Dory. Takes one Surely that ball was pulled out, but yes, quite rightly so. The referee has given Keighley a penalty. A good run there by the Aussie second row forward, Grant Dory. Took some 15 metres down this stand side and put Keighley in a certainly commanding position, and hopefully they can get something from this. Woods puts the ball into touch in the left-hand corner. They're trailed about 15 metres from the Keighley line, from the whole line, and Matt Foster looking to make some yardage towards the post. Cantillon at acting half looking for Tapaya. Tapaya going forward, met by Street, and the second substitute, second row forward, Richard Wilson. Ayres to Keighley. Ayres steps inside him. Ayres is going on his own for the line, and he's pulled down some 2 metres from the line. A good little run there by Scruff and Ayres. Cantillon, long ball to Woods. Woods jinking through, but whole defence is holding out at the moment. Cantillon again to Dory. Dory, a little kick through, but Cassidy, Danby manages to put the ball dead. So it'll be a drop out under the post, and certainly Keighley want to keep this pressure up. There's some good bit of rugby there, particularly from Grant Dory's big run, and then Andy Ayres trying to jink over on the far side. Some 10 minutes gone in the second half, and the score still all 18, Keighley 6. Fleury with the ball, centre field, just short of the whole 22. Cantillon looking for support, got Larder good. Larder looking to make some more yardage, just held short of the 22. Cantillon again acting half to Tapaya. Tapaya back inside and strides into the whole 22, but brought down there by Devorti. Cantillon, Ayres with the ball now, long ball to Woods. Woods looking for the run round. Here it comes back inside to Fleury, and Fleury's going on his own, and Cantillon a lovely ball, and some desperate tackling there by the Hull. Managed to keep Cantillon, but Woods going on his own, tries to jink over, he's held up short of the line, 2 metres out, and it's the last tackle. What a good Keighley do here. Cantillon, long ball to Ayres. Ayres going on his own, and Ayres is over for a wonderful try, and that really is just what the tonic Keighley needed in this second half. Lovely delayed ball there from Martin Woods, and Ayres saw the gap and went for it. Used his speed, and has certainly put Keighley back on, hopefully back on track. And that try by Ayres has taken the score now to 18 points to 10, and a vital goal here for Keighley centre Simon Irvine. That's Andy Ayres' 9th try of the season, so much deserved one, and certainly one that was desperately needed. Keighley will be looking to keep this pressure up once Simon Irvine's finished with his conversion. Irvine now lines up, poises himself, gets himself balanced. It's an in-swinging ball kick, and he puts it straight between the posts. So that takes the score up to Hull FC 18, Keighley 12. And certainly Keighley are back in contention now, and they certainly need to keep the pressure on. There'll be Martin Woods to restart the game from centre field as Hull get themselves sorted out. Certainly will take a bit of getting used to for the players, I'm sure, this restarting of a game, with the scoring side kicking the ball back to the team that's conceded the score. Danby looking to get over the 22. He's brought down by Larder. I think David Larder just held on a little too long there, unfortunately, and he's conceded a penalty, but he certainly put him to the ground hard the first time. So it's Devorti with a kick, and 15 metres from the Keighley, from the half-row line. Wilson striding through, but brought to the ground by Keighley and to power. Street met by Dory and Tapaya. Right bang on the half-row line, centre field. Dixon Dixon to Hewitt. Hewitt to McNamara. The big second row forwards having a fine game for Hull. Dixon again to Hewitt. Hewitt, Devarty looking for support here. Nolan brinking through, but well tackled, superb tackle there by Grant Dory. Chico Jackson going through, but again, Larder, good tackle around the legs there by Keighley loose forward David Larder. Hewitt puts a long ball up towards the far left-hand side of the field, but it's knocked back by McNamara, and again, Dixon puts the ball up this time. And certainly the whole winger Sterling looked to be offside, but Keighley got possession here. Woods down the centre of the field, looking to gain some vital yardage now. Whilst Keighley got himself sorted out. Cantillon to Critchley. Critchley slips. And Cantillon again to Power. Power battering his way through. The Keighley number 10 having a fine game. To Gately. Storming through into the whole half, but unfortunately loses the ball, and the referee blows his whistle, so it'll be a scrum down. Hull head and ball, some 5-6 metres inside the whole half, over on the far side of the field, on the main stand side here at the Boulevard. Hewitt with the ball to Devarty. Devarty now right back on the half-row line. Half stopped by Nick Pinkney, but certainly finished off by Martin Woods. Woods and Tapire in again, put Cassidy down. Chico Jackson striding through, tackled by Shane Tapire and Grant Dory. Dixon out to the left to Hewitt. Hewitt to Devarty. To McNamara. McNamara always seems to be out on the outside of Devarty. Gets up, plays the ball to Street. Street going on the blind side. Tackled by Woods. And the whole Terry Manning there jinking his way through, the former Keighley player, but runs into a wall of Keighley defenders. Just a couple of metres inside the Keighley 22. This is the last, fifth and final tackle as Devarty tries a drop goal, but hardly gets off the floor and goes dead. So it'll be attack 22 for Keighley. Cantillon. It's Critchley. Critchley makes some 5 metres just to this side of the centre of the field. Matt Foster looking to take play up towards the half-row line. Cantillon again acting after Tapire striding through, but runs into the whole reception committee of Dixon and Street. Cantillon to Ayres to Dory to Irvin, and Irvin, good tackle there, but Irvin wanting to get on to play the ball quickly. Gately, ball back to Woods, and Woods is trapped, but manages to get the ball to Stoop, and Stoop puts a high ball up into the whole half, follows it up and loses the ball. That's certainly a knock on there by 2 or 3 knock-ons there. The referee decided the first one was by Hull player, so it'll be a scrum down, Keighley and ball, and that was certainly a good bit of opportunist play by Andre Stoop after Keighley were under some dire pressure over there on the inside their own half when Martin Woods was unable to get the kick in to relieve the pressure. Fortunately managed to slip the ball to Andre Stoop, and subsequently we saw that lovely piece of play by the full-back, Keighley full-back. Ayres from the base of the scrum, ball out to Woods, coming to our left. Woods looking for support inside to Irvin, but Irvin's tackled there by a couple of Hull players. Woods jinking his way through down the centre of the field. Cantillon in acting half, looking to take it right to Gately storming up through the middle is the big Aussie prop. Keighley certainly could do with no score here as Cantillon takes it to Tapire to Critchley. Critchley's surrounded by 2 Hull players, some 10 metres from the Hull line on the far side of the field. Ayres looking spot back inside to Larder. Larder striding through there, lovely ball, but unfortunately just loses it. He's trying to get a vital pass in there to think Grant Dory there in support, but the referee has pulled certainly one Keighley player up for, I think, offside in that little movement, but that was a lovely break by Keighley loose forward David Larder, and it was very unfortunate not to have got his pass in. He was trying to slip the ball round to Dory, and I think Dory would have taken some stopping such a short distance from the Hull line. But a kick there by Devorty has relieved the pressure for Hull as Chico Jackson does start charging through, and met by Martin Woods and Darren Fleary. And again Fleary, Woods and Tapire in on Chico Jackson, I think, no, Cassidy. But Hull have lost the ball there, and it's certainly a knock on, and there'll be a scrum down right bang on the halfway line in centre field. There's a good hard tackle there from, yes, that man, Shane Tapire. His tackle instinct this afternoon has been second to none. Keighley with the ball. Ayres looking to go right, looking for Woods. Woods going, using Pinckney as a foul. Goes on the outside, but is engulfed by three Hull players, just some 6 metres inside the Hull half. Keighley now on his own, looking to make some vital yardage. Ayres. Darting little run there by Keighley scrum half Andy Ayres. Full cantle on it, acting half. Grant Dory looking to put a ball out, but again decides to go on his own. Cantillon again, acting half. Others goes on his own now, and Cantillon heading for the post, but met by Chico Jackson and I think Cassidy, the Hull loose forward. Dory acting half to Ayres, Ayres to Woods. Woods looking a little kick through there, but it's picked up there well by the Hull full back, Rob Nolan. Nolan plays the ball, picked up by Kuma. Well, Kuma tackled there by Pinckney and to Power. Sterling looking to come inside, jinks past Dory, but cannot get away from the Quicksilver tackling of Simon Irving. Good little run there from Terry Manning, the Hull centre. Hewitt out to McNamara. McNamara playing a wide role this afternoon, and is certainly posing one or two problems for Keighley. It's penalty there, the referees, I think, penalty there to Hull. There ought to be a bit of head going in there from Jason Critchley. And certainly that's what the referee signalled, the use of the head. But that decision was taken by the touch judge on the far side. So it's Hull 10 metres inside their own half. McNamara kicks a long ball, but only gains some 20 metres. Hull now putting on the pressure. Jackson striding into the Keighley half. Dixon a lovely ball out. Hewitt looking to make a break down centre field. Fleary in, puts him to ground. And now it's Keighley's turn to defend as Hull pile on the pressure. Cassidy, the Hull loose forward, striding through, but brought down by Dory. Dixon in at acting half. Out to Manning. Manning looking to jink his way through. But to Power and Dory wrap him up centre field. Hewitt out to Devorty. McNamara's come on his inside, and Devorty's decided to go on his own, taking play over into the far corner. But again, Keighley holding out, hopefully for the 6 tackles. A short ball there. And again to Power. And Dory in. Out to Hewitt. Hewitt looking a little chip over the top. And that's a good little kick. And Rob Danby just fails to hold that ball, but certainly looked very dangerous. So it'll be Keighley play the ball on the 6th tackle. And Stoop brings the ball towards the 22. But tackled by Manning and Cassidy. Irving nearly lost it then, but managed to hold on. Cantillon acting half to Foster. Matt Foster takes play just over the 22. 10 metres in from touch, 20 metres in from touch. Cantillon again going right, looking for Gately, but decides to go on his own. And this is the 5th tackle, and we're still in Keighley's half. Keighley, a long ball out towards it, into a good one, but Martin Woods not the best of passes, but unfortunately Keighley lost the ball. So it'll be penalty to Keighley, sorry, to Hull. And I think Steve McNamara will have a go at goal. So McNamara, some 30 metres, 35 metres out, centre forward, and penalty to extend Hull's lead. And it's certainly within the capabilities of this man to kick this. And McNamara now comes in, kicks the ball, it's straight between the posts, and that has extended Hull's lead now to 10 points, score 20 points to 12. So Hull to start, play again by kicking towards Keighley. And Keighley now 8 points adrift. Certainly need to get back on the scoring ways. There's Pinckney jinking past Jackson, but down in numbers. Cantillon to Larder. Larder looking to make some yardage down centre field. Cantillon again to Joe Buddy, who's come on substitute. Cantillon to Ayres. Woods to Irvin looking back inside to Woods. That's a lovely ball, and lovely break there by Andy Ayres down centre field. Good bit of interpassing there by the Keighley trio of Woods, Irvin and Ayres. Woods again to Fleury to Keighley. Keighley, lovely ball to Irvin, but it's knocked out of his hands, and the referee signals it was a knock-on. But certainly looked to be a Hull hand going in there, but the referee, David Asquith, is right on the scene, and a signal that it was a knock-on by Simon Irvin. So it'll be a scrum down, 10 yards inside the Hull half, 20 metres in from touch. Substitution there for Hull. Lance Stedman coming on for Gary DeVartin. Vaikuma breaks, and Stedman 10 yards inside the Keighley half as the Hull look to keep the pressure on the Keighley. Cassidy trying to stride down the middle, but met by Gately and Buddy. Ball out there to Hull. The scrum half now with ball to Dixon. Dixon looking for going across field, but well tackled there by Darren Fleury and assisted by Martin Woods. Hull going down the short side again as Jackson strides through. And a lovely ball out to Stedman, but Stedman drops the ball, and Keighley pick up Martin Woods. Again the saviour over there in that far corner, and Keighley looked to be having trouble getting off their own line, and Andy Ayres has been tackled in the in-goal area. So it'll be a drop out under the post. Sorry, not Andy Ayres, it looks like Jason Critchley. So it'll be a drop out under the Keighley post, and certainly one that Keighley could have done without. So it's Martin Woods to drop out, and again Hull looking to keep on the pressure. But that's quite easily been another 4 points of Hull as the substitute Lance Stedman lost the ball virtually the line at his mercy. Wilson tackled by Joe Bowie just inside the Keighley 22. Darren Fleury. Hewitt now with the ball out to Manning. Manning looking to jink his way through, but he's stopped by Phil Cantillon, and Dixon going on his own. Mike Dixon is held just short of the line by Ian Keighley, and Darren Flair a couple of metres short of the Keighley line. Nolan looking to unleash Jackson. Jackson charging for the Keighley line, but he's held just short. There's Martin Woods, Joe Burrell in there, and again McNamara looking to charge over, and it's just short of the line, and it's Keighley's ball. Some desperate tackling there from Keighley, but they managed to keep them out. And again, all are penalised for not standing square at play of the ball, so it'll be a Keighley penalty. And what a vital one that is. Certainly will relieve the pressure on their own line. They've been under a lot of pressure there this last 5 minutes. Keighley now looks to take play over the 22. Cantillon, Bury with the ball now, but wrapped up by Wilson, and wrestling him to the ground. Bury gets up, plays the ball to Cantillon. Cantillon brings it to the left. Ayres to Larder. Centre field. Ayres again with the ball. Dory. Oh, that was a head-high tackle by Jackson, and referee has seen it, but he's given a decision. Well, he's given head-high and pulling out. So again, Keighley can make some vital yardage. But certainly a head-high tackle there by the Hull prop, Chico Jackson. Martin Wood now will kick towards the threatening stand side, bang on the half-row line, finds touch, bang on the half-row line, so it will Phil Cantillon, tap inside. And the Keighley substitute, Simon Ray. Way to Bury 12 metres inside the whole half. Cantillon at centre field. Ayres looking to top play. He's tackled there by two Hull players. Dory to Irvin trying to jink inside, but good tackle there by Terry Manning. Cantillon going down the blind side, looking for an opening inside to Ray, and Ray's tackle just manages to keep in field. That's Dory acting half to Martin Woods. Woods puts an up and under, and certainly putting a lot of pressure on the... Oh, certainly lost the ball, and Keighley score. It must... Oh, the referee signalled the ball was knocked forward, so very unlucky Keighley there. Certainly the Hull substitute lost the ball, but obviously must have been knocked forward by a Keighley player. So it's Hull to restart play on the 22 by Akuma, taking the ball out wide, but tackled by Critchley and Woods. Just some 10 metres over his 22, and the young Hull substitute Stodman bringing ball in field, centre field. Cassidy wrapped up by Keighley. From 3 or 4 metres inside the Hull half. Dixon to McNamara met head on by Darren Flair, and Flair grounds him. Just in 8 metres inside the Keighley half. Hewitt looking to kick through towards that far touch line, but finds touch just a couple of metres inside the Keighley 22. So we have a scrum down, Keighley, head and ball. And certainly Hull looking to make some big inroads into the Keighley defence, but Keighley managed to hold out. So with a scrum down, 20 metres in, almost on the 22 metre mark, and Woods with the ball in field now to Pinckney. Pinckney looking to break this Hull defence, but managed to hold out. Matt Foster with the ball, centre field. Cantillon swings it back to Grant Dory. Dory striding down the middle, but 3 Hull players envelop him. Cantillon to Keighley bullocking his way through to the half-row line. Cantillon back in field. Ayres to Woods. Woods to Foster. Foster's tackle just inside his own half. We're on the 5th tackle, so with Simon Irvin looking to put the ball downfield, and picked up there, but well tackled there by the Keighley substitution back. Simon Ray. Oh. Woods, and Dory certainly giving the whole wing of Danby some rough treatment there, and the touch judges stepped in and I think will have penalised Keighley for over robust tackling. And the score still Keighley 10, Hull 20. And the referee David Asquith is pulling David Larder out to have a word with him. Obviously the touch judge has seen something in there that they didn't like and intervened. But it's certainly a bit of a hot reception for that young Hull wingman. Now Hull with a penalty. Midway in their own half. McNamara puts the ball right over the top of us on the half-row line. So it'll be Dixon just shot inside his own half to Chico Jackson. Jackson charging through, but well tackled there by Simon Irving. Dixon again at acting half to Hewitt. Matthew Long put to ground by Cantillon. Cassidy trying to stride into the Keighley territory, but well wrapped up there by Joe Berry. Robin Nolan now making some ground and takes play right to centre field on the Keighley 22. McNamara bringing it to the right, back inside to Jackson, and Jackson storming towards the Keighley line, but just unfortunately lost there by Mike Dixon. But Jackson looking very dangerous there, and some desperate tackling by Keighley, keep him out. So the Keighley scrum, head and ball, 10 yards from their own line, and just to right to the post. The referee's not satisfied with that, so it'll be put in again. With the ball now, brings it behind, tries to step round Long, but he wraps him up. Dory in at acting half, out to Way. Way looking to jink his way through, but wrapped up by Manning and Danby. Joe Berry with the ball now. Some 12 metres short of the half-row line. Ayres to Woods. Woods looking for Irving. Woods again. Back inside to Matt Foster. Matt Foster striding towards the half-row line. Nice little play there by Keighley. Dory back inside to Woods. They're in numbers of Keighley here if they can use them. Cantillon back to Larder. Larder, lovely piece of play there. And two Hull defenders wrap up David Larder towards the Hull 22. Back inside to Woods. Woods with the ball in field, but the referee signalled that Keighley knocked the ball forward, so it'll be play the ball to Hull. Sterling brought down by Cantillon. Vaikuma takes play out to the left, but Keighley and Pinkney wrap him up and put him to ground. Danby come off the worst in that little flurry there as he ran into the brick wall of Ian Gately. McNamara now, Gately must have got a hand to that because the referee signalled it's a Hull of 6 tackles. Wilson striding through, tackled by Dory. Hewitt out to Cassidy looking to break through, but Woods and Berry, and again Vaikuma. So right bang on the Keighley 22 here as McNamara looks to bring it out to the right. Long ball out to Manning. Manning looking to unleash the winger, but well tackled there by Simon Ray. It's last tackle here, so what Hull going to do with it? Hewitt kicks it through, but it's well picked up by drop out under the post. Certainly Matt Foster had no choice there but to take possession of that ball in the in-goal area, because the whole scrum half was breathing down his neck. So Martin Woods drop out under the post, puts it down almost to the halfway line. It's picked up by second row forward Long. Strides straight forward and straight into the arms of Larder and Dory. Hull hoping to keep this pressure on. This is the third set of tackles, 6 tackles they've had in, but lost the ball there, and it's a knock on. So it'll certainly relieve the pressure for Keighley here. This will be Keighley scrum, head and ball, and hopefully some valuable possession. It's back inside to Woods. Woods to Pinckney, and there goes the hooter. Well, certainly Keighley look a dispirited lot. They've fought hard, they've given their all, but I think those vital 2 tries just before half-time by the Hull wingman, Paul Sterling, certainly did the damage and left them with a almost insurmountable task. They came back strongly in the second half, but some vital possession went amiss late in the game, and Hull have been able to maintain the pressure, and Keighley have always had a uphill struggle. It's going to be a long, weary journey back over into West Yorkshire for the Keighley lads, but I think looking at it overall, a well-deserved win for Hull, and unfortunately a game that Keighley could have done without losing. So from the Boulevard on New Year's Day, wish everybody a Happy New Year and all the very best. We'll score Hull 20, Keighley 12.